What's going on, everyone? My name is Impulse, and welcome back to Hermitcraft. What a fun place to start off our episode, standing in front of this magnificent shop we have built. But I want to get back in here today because we still aren't ready to really start having businesses move in, even our own businesses, really. And I want to solve that today. What we really need to do is get our second floor up and running. And so, we built this elevator and we've only actually put in like 2 floors of it. So if we want to go to the second floor, we just do that. Light goes there, we press the button, and the bubble elevator will appear so that we can ride it on up. So now we'll let the bubbles form for a second. We go up, and I actually have done a little bit of work. I put the floor in. We've got a really cool floor design here, and it might not make a ton of sense right now because we need to build some walls. Now, there's some different sections in here, and we need to build the walls up in order to make this place functional. I keep getting like weird hitchiness going on. I don't know what's going on today. But anyway, that's what we have in front of us right now is I want to build up these walls in here, and then we might actually have our first like legit storefront space here on the second floor. And of course, we've got more floors to go. We've got to take this elevator that we've built here and do another one and another one and another one. I think 7 floors total. Is that how many? Yes, 7 floors total, all the way to the penthouse. All the lag. What is happening? We'll blame Tango. Building supplies ready to go. Second floor. Let's do it. And we have walls and a ceiling now, which is great. Now we can actually start to kind of space plan out the area now that we know what we're dealing with. And it's definitely lacking some decor, that's for sure. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is add some little bits and bobs, maybe some lighting hanging from the ceiling, some little furniture pieces, just something to help give it a little bit of a vibe, if you will. So yeah, let's do that and just really try to make this place look even better than it already does. There we go. A little decoration in here goes a long way. I do need to get some more of these number banners though for this side, even though this side's not going to be a working elevator. Instead, what I did was I put in a drop. So no matter what floor you're on, you can always safely drop all the way to the bottom, use the powdered snow trick so no damage is taken. And then that way we can use this one to select the floor we want to go up to and then just always come down on that side. So we don't have to go back and forth between selecting the second floor and then selecting the first floor to go back down. I think that's going to work a lot better. And yeah, here's the idea for how to sell things in here. Basically like department store style, where we have all these little tables and then anything that's for sale. Let's say we want to sell some calcite. We can just put that there and then maybe even like put the blocks on top here to kind of represent what's for sale. And we can have multiple things per table if we wanted to, but we'll probably keep it like one specific item per table and then just have a whole bunch of stock. And then around the corner here, didn't do much with this just yet, but anything we have for sale, we could probably just put the actual blocks or whatever item it is on a stand here. And we'll just kind of create this as we need it. For now, I'm going to leave it open. Maybe there's a reason to have a big space. Maybe we move like iTrade stuff in here. You know what I mean? This could be like the big library of book sales. I think this little wing would actually work out pretty perfect. So might do that. We could sell rockets in here. We could sell books. All the things that we're selling in the starter area should now technically be in the shopping district. We just haven't moved it yet. And now we actually can do that. So I think I will probably do that. I'm not going to sell calcite. As you can see, a lot of calcite went into this build. So I'm going to keep that for myself because as we do more floors, we're going to need a lot more calcite. I mean, I may or may not have destroyed a few geodes to be able to build these walls. So I mentioned moving my rocket sales into that building. And the reason I think it'd be a good idea is because I don't think many people even know this upper floor exists. So let's take a look and see. Well, I mean, that's probably part of the problem is I don't actually have any stock. So nobody's going to think to come here anyway. So we need to get this going again. Rockets. There's supposed to be 12 diamonds for one shulker box, and they get to keep the box. And did I have like extra supplies back in here? I can't remember. Let's see. Oh no, just building stuff. Yeah, all right. So maybe that's what we'll do. I will just officially get rid of this shop altogether, and we will go stock up the second floor of iBuy and actually open up like our first shop, like our first real shop, I suppose, inside of iBuy, not the temporary stuff on floor 1. We also have these as well, totems and stuff that we are actually selling, which is crazy. What about emeralds? Are those selling as well? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So people still know about this. This first floor is doing okay, but yeah, second floor not so much. All right, well, if I'm gonna do rocket sales, I guess I need to check out the competition, which is actually right down the street from iBuy. It's Jevon's rocket shop here. What's all this going to? Temporary, what is, this looks like, is this from him bringing in shulkers into the entity? Green's leaving a mess behind. Anyway, let's go see how Jevon's works here. I don't even know how much he's charging. Oh, I see. So he gives you rockets because you have to get into the shop there. I see. What if you don't have wings at all? I guess that's what the ender pearls are for. Oh, he's selling gunpowder. Wait, so is he not actually selling rockets? I'm confused. I've never been in here. Aha, bulk rockets, 15 diamonds. So his boxes of rockets are 15 diamonds, and I was charging 12. So mine are actually cheaper. So I'm going to keep that same deal, and we'll let the hermits know that, I mean, he's at least got inventory, which I don't. So we're going to have to get that going. But I could definitely underprice my rockets and outsell Jevon. Luckily for us, between our raid farm, we have plenty of gunpowder and plenty of sugarcane. We got a actual, yeah, shulker box loader, and yeah, I think we're good. I think we're doing good on sugarcane. So time to craft some rockets. And my marathon of rocket crafting is complete. I've got 27 fully loaded shulker box. I actually had one left over. I might just keep this for myself. And I put those for sale for 12 diamonds, so 2 less than what Jevon's selling his for. So that should entice people to come here instead of his, even if they do have to take a trip up our elevator for it. And also I noticed he was selling just stacks of rockets. So I kept this one the price the same, 1 diamond for 2 stacks, because if I made it 3 stacks, I'd actually be selling these cheaper than the full shulker boxes, I suppose. So I guess that makes sense. It's the same price there, but I have a feeling most people will just want to buy in bulk. And it's a pretty simple shop. They can just come in and put the diamonds here as they take the box out. I know it doesn't say that anywhere, but hopefully it'll be self-explanatory. Anyway, and then if I wanted to continue to add stock, I of course could, but I actually ran out of gunpowder. So I think we're going to have to start using my raid farm again. It's been a long time since I've ran out of anything that raid farm was collecting. But here we are, and this should last for a while anyway. So this is all done, ready to go. I mean, I can do the same thing. I can start bringing in more stuff. Like I said, I could bring in some books. With the books, I think because iTrade is still doing really well, I think I'll just keep book stock in both places just to make it really, really convenient for the hermits. So this is great. We are making progress. Of course, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more floors to go. So, I mean, it didn't take super long to build, but I might have to destroy some more geodes. So I built something here in the industrial district that is not exactly industrial. It's not a farm of any sort. No, what you're looking at here is a set. It's a set for a little game show I put together specifically to make a YouTube short out of, because YouTube shorts are a thing that professional YouTubers, I guess, are supposed to be doing. Anyway, so I put together this. It's a Let's Make a Deal set. And basically, you've got Let's Make a Deal, which presents the Monty Hall problem in that we've got a couple secret prizes behind 3 doors here. 2 of them are not good. They're just trash. And 1 of them is really good. This is our grand prize box right here. So the idea is that we basically will choose which door the grand prize goes behind. The other 2 have trash, and we ask the person to play in the game to pick a door. And then after they pick a door, we show them another door that actually has trash and give them the option to switch. And according to like mathematicians, and I guess this is kind of heavily debated, it's always good to switch, but I had Tango by, and he played a different strategy. So if you guys haven't seen that short, you go check it out. I'll put a link in the description to it. And I'll let you guys see how that transpired. But I think it might be fun to do another one. So I'm not going to show you which door I put the grand prize behind. And I'm going to try to get somebody on the server to come and play this game. I mean, how could they say no? They could win all these goodies.
Impulse!
Hey, Jim.
I'm trying to work here.
What doing?
Liking
Like and subscribe.
You liked and subscribed?
Hey, are you busy?
Do I look busy?
You look like you were getting some liking, so a little bit, but I think you might liken what I have in store for you if you want to take a little detour.
Okay, sure. Do you know I'm streaming?
Yeah, I do know you're streaming. Jem, welcome to Let's Make a Deal. It's a real simple game that I've put together, and there's a good chance you could walk away with some really nice loot out of the deal.
I like that.
Have you ever heard of how this game works, or would you like me to explain?
I'd like you to explain, please.
Okay, it's really simple. There's 3 doors just behind you there to your left, and behind one of those doors is a box full of really good stuff. Behind the other 2 doors is trash. All you have to do is pick the correct door. It's that simple.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty easy on your part, right? Chance to win? Okay, so it's your move. Pick a door.
I pick a door.
Yep.
I don't have to give you anything.
Don't have to give me anything.
This is a horrible deal for you.
It is a horrible deal for me, but it's fun to watch people try to pick the right door.
This one smells kind of funny.
Okay.
This one, I don't know. This one's kind of quiet.
Okay.
This one's cool.
Okay. Which one are you gravitating towards?
I'm feeling number 2.
2.
Can I open it?
Okay, not yet, because I want to show you something. Behind door number 1, you were absolutely right when you said it smelled fishy, because indeed, there was actual fish in there. Yeah, yeah, so you were right. It definitely wasn't door number 1. So you have picked door number 2, but now that I've showed you that there's actually trash behind door number 1, there's another door with trash behind it and another door with goodies behind it. So I'm going to give you the option to rethink your decision. Do you want to stick with door number 2, or would you like to switch now, knowing what you know?
What is this
door number
psychology?
3. It's called the Monty Hall
what is this?
problem.
My gosh. I don't know. Let me refer to my chat. Chat.
There is
They're saying statistically switch.
Statistically, it's been debated by mathematicians worldwide. But I do believe mathematicians have stated it is better to switch, and that's what your chat is informing you. So is that what you want to do?
That's the math. If they don't get this right, I'm going to tell them to drop all their math classes.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so you're officially switching to 3. Okay, moment of truth. Did the math work out? What's behind door number 3? Ta-da! Take a look.
Oh
that is your grand prize. It worked. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That is yours to take.
Stay in math.
Well done. The switch worked, because if you'd stuck with 2, it was also just trash.
I mean, I would have used that diorite, but yeah.
Okay, the 2 blocks of diorite you got excited about. And I'm pretty sure the prismarine shards probably got them from you anyway. So
you stole those? Yeah, you can't steal. You help the farm.
Well, there you go. That's your box. That's for you to take. Well done.
Are you sure you're just giving this away?
Yeah. That's for thanks for playing my game.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. I got plenty where this came from. You know me, I'm rich and stuff. So
all right, flex, fine.
There you
I'm
go.
not, so I'm gonna take this.
Big question though. I mean, your stream kind of helped you there. They told you for the most part to switch because they've probably done the research.
While I was streaming. That's a you problem.
Yeah.
I'm on here recording lots of the time and not streaming.
Yeah. Could have got you. Could have got just the recording brain, not the streamer brain. But you had the brain trust in this case. Do you think you would have stayed with door 2 had it not been for your chat?
Absolutely would have stayed.
You would have stayed. Wow, they saved you. Nice.
I
All
don't know
right.
anything about math.
Well, nicely done. And thanks for
Thank
playing
you,
my
Impulse.
game.
Thank you,
I
Impulse.
appreciate it.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Happy flight home. Bye.
Thanks.
Well, unlike what happened with Tango, it seems switching actually did pay off in Jem's favor, and I'm not sure how many more contestants I can have run this game if they all keep winning. So, TCG Madness has still been going strong here on the server, and last week I actually played a couple matches. I played a rematch against Joe, and I played a match against XB as well, and those are both on my second channel if you guys are interested in seeing those full matches and how those turned out. And also this week I got a chance to check out Cub's new TCG arena, which is behind me, and Wells Knight had made a return to Hermitcraft Season 9 just to play TCG, it seems. Well, maybe he'll stick around. We'll see. But he wanted to get in on a couple games, so him and I came in and checked out Cub's arena, which is fantastic, I must say. He's got some things that are different than the original arena that Beef built, and it's really, really cool. And it's nice in here, and there's no phantoms, which is cool. Anyway, so yeah, those will also be on the second channel. I think I just posted those this morning if all went well. So you can go over there and see the matches against Wells as well. And I actually have a TCG token, just one, because I already bought some booster packs and effects packs. So I did get some good things. Oh, and I traded for a redstone double with Etho, and I got to work them into my current bundle here. So let me just show you where I stand from a card standpoint. So these are the 42 cards I played the last couple rounds with, and I've been going with all Redstoners. I think it's called like a mono deck. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have enough Redstone items, so I had to keep some of my farm ones in just to make up for it. So now that I have this double Redstone, I can remove one of these and add that to the deck because we've got to keep the number at 42. But I also have this nice effect pack that I bought, and it's got a few good things in here. Chorus Fruit, we can swap the other player's active Hermit, and we got Diamond Armor, which could save us 30 hit points or health points of damage every single round, I guess. And that's not a one-time use. That's like until I'm completely dead. And look at this ultra rare golden apple. It's gonna heal 100 health points. That's amazing. And then instant health 2 for 60. So these are all very, very good things, but I need to figure out what in here I want to swap out. I think right off the bat, I'm going to get rid of these common instant health. That's 2 of them. And then I'll put instant health 2, which is way better, obviously, and the golden apple, which is way better, obviously. And so then we're still at 42. I still have 2 more cards I want to work into this deck, but I'm not sure what else I want to remove just yet. Might regret this because having the water bucket could be useful if we're getting burned, but I haven't had to play it yet. So I'm going to put in the diamond armor. And also, I think I'm going to get rid of the milk bucket, which is pretty much the same thing, but against poison in lieu of the chorus fruit. And so now this is our new deck. So yeah, next time I play, hopefully I'll have a little better of a chance of winning than I have in the past couple rounds. And we'll continue to just beef up our deck as much as we can as we keep playing. You know, I was just thinking, we started off doing a project inside of iBuy. We made our way over to the industrial district to play a game, not to build a farm, but still we were there. And we have 3 big projects, the third one being the Dwarven Keep. So why not just have the trifecta today, and let's get some work done in here as well. Let's just touch all 3 things and keep chipping away at these big projects. So here's what I want to do. The underneath part of this whole thing has obviously been neglected quite a lot. We've been making progress, making it look a little better with those warped logs and working our way down. And I mentioned I wanted to do a bit of a gradient going down. And we'll get to that. Obviously, a lot of cleanup work that has to be done, but none of that's really going to matter if we don't have a way to actually get any lower than where we're at right now, because you typically don't even really see much of that. So that's what I want to solve today. I want to go underneath. Oh, and Jem decided to switch out my beacon being to pink so it would match her tree up there, which is fantastic, by the way. So yeah, that's what I want to do. And I have an idea. In order to get down below, I think I want to get all the way underneath the bottom part of this support structure there. So we are going to have to make a staircase, and I'm just going to go ahead and start it here and kind of dig down, and we'll get a little staircase going so that we can get underneath, because I want there to be this whole kind of like world opened up of dwarves doing things, you know, doing the mining and stuff that they do. So it only makes sense that they have some sort of way to get down there. All right, so we've begun a staircase here that is going to take us down and underneath that little support pillar, and it looks out right here. You can see straight across from us is the bottom there. Actually, let's go free cam. You can see exactly where we are standing. And this is where I want to come out and now start to do a little bridge structure that kind of like spirals around in a down and into other little bits and crevices. We'll just start bringing in a lot more detail into this area. Ultimately, I want to dig this down even lower and maybe put that fog effect in to where it almost seems like it goes on forever. That could be pretty cool to do, but obviously way more digging to do. I could actually use all that deep slate, so I'm kind of in a weird way looking forward to it, just so that I can finally have enough deep slate that I don't have to worry about running out anymore. But now that I'm down here, there is something that is sticking out like a sore thumb, and that is how flat this whole part is. I mean, to this point, we've had no reason to care about it because you really couldn't see under it. But now that we're going to be able to come down here and kind of walk down to the lower parts of this base, I think we should do something here. And one of the most suggested things was to take this sword and have it pierced all the way through and continue on down, which I think could look pretty cool. If you remember, this sword was developed by Ken from my ISV community, and Ken actually got onto Creative World and did just that, built out what he envisioned the tip of the sword would look like. So I'm going to go ahead and take that inspiration from Ken, and we're going to build it here on Hermitcraft. Have it all the way through. Doesn't it look like it's just piercing right through the ground? Oh, that is so good. Now, I didn't do the bottom as a portal as well. I'm not sure. It may be too big actually to light, and we would have to kind of change up the way it is at the tip though. So there's just glass in there right now, just purple glass panes, but it might look better if we are able to make it a portal so that it's got that exact same purple look all the way through instead of the glass there. So I might try to change that up. Let me know if you guys think I should do that or not. Hopefully I forget the size that a portal can be, like the biggest size it can be before it won't light anymore. So I guess worst case scenario is if we really want a portal, we might have to have another obsidian kind of crossing there. And so it's like 2 portals. But yeah, we'll give it a go and see if that works. And that looks good. Let's go down our little staircase here and see what it looks like from below. Yeah, that looks really cool. Just we're stabbing right through the platform. And I cheated this a little bit. Ken had regular gold ore in here, and I ran out. I'm completely out of gold ore. I'm going to have to go on a mission in like a mesa or something looking for some more to collect, and then we'll swap those out when I get it. But yeah, this turned out fantastic. I can't wait. We got a lot of good ideas for how we're going to decorate the inside of this. We're going to bring some more water and more greenery in now that we're going to just go ahead and continue that vibe on through. And this place is starting to come along. Like I said, we're just kind of chipping away at it. A lot of work to do on the wings as well. Got some new ideas for that I will talk about later. And I'm just excited. We have so many fun projects going on. And today I just felt like just doing a little bit of everything. So yeah, it was a jam-packed episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know by hitting that like button. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, please make sure you do that before you go. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.